In this video, we'll go over some of the most common card types. Before we begin, card types can be separated into two categories: permanents and non-permanents. Permanents stick around on the battlefield after you cast them, while non-permanents go to the graveyard after their effect resolves. Permanents usually represent physical objects or beings, while non-permanents usually represent magical abilities. Let's start with lands. Lands are some of the most important permanents in the game. Without them, you can't cast any spells. You're allowed to play one land per turn during your main phase. Lands are the only card type that aren't considered spells. Spells require mana to be cast, and lands give you the mana to cast them. Creatures are permanents that attack your opponent or defend you from attackers. They might have special abilities that can help you in other ways too. You can cast them during your main phase. Artifacts and enchantments are permanents that can give various effects. Artifacts usually represent mechanical or constructed objects, while enchantments usually represent lingering magical effects. They can be cast during your main phase. Moving on to non-permanents. Sorceries are powerful magic spells that can affect the board or even players directly. They can only be cast during your main phase and go to your graveyard after their effect resolves. Instants are like sorceries, except you can cast them at any time, even on your opponent's turns. If your opponent passes the turn with a bunch of lands untapped, keep an eye out for a tricky instant. Now you know the basics about magic card types. There are some special ones we didn't mention here, but these are all you'll need to know to get started. Be sure to watch our video on Planeswalkers to learn more about this powerful card type.